Hey, welcome back, you magnificent freaks and lady freaks. Right here we have the Thranda, however it is pronounced, DHC2 Beaver. Remember when I said it didn't need a reality expansion pack? Well, I stand by that, as in the fact it doesn't need one, but boy was I wrong when it comes to it not being needed, as in it is awesome. Let's see here. The REP for this plane makes this plane so much more realistic. I cannot recommend it enough. I am very, very surprised. So let's do the maintenance report, make sure everything's good. Yeah, it's a little cold. I wanted it to be cold. I don't know why it loaded in. It's 12 below zero here. We have active sky going. We're in Unalakleet, Alaska right now. I don't know why the engine's warm, but it should be cold enough to give us at least a somewhat realistic. I mean, the tires will go flat if it sits long enough, right? I fixed that recently. Everything's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the... that's not. Let's leave it here. Oop. Let's go into the walk around. Toggle chocks. Next. Toggle cover. Didn't register. There we go. Next. Toggle chocks. Tires good. But just watch this start. We're going to just go both off the top. Crack the... there we go. Crack the throttle and listen to this thing fire up now. If it will. Okay, we turn off the boost coil. Smooths out a little bit. You bring the mixture back to about there. You hear that thing warming up? Boost coil is off. Oh, there we go. There, it smoothed out after I hit the boost coil. Turn the lights on. You hear this thing struggle? Look, you give it too much gas, we could damage the engine, but watch, it won't even rev, it's so cold. It starts to flood, right? You hear that? Put the flaps up. Let's open the door so you can... How do you open the door? There we go. See how cold it is? Oh, look at that. That changes the sound. There we go. See, it was telling me it was gonna... I was giving it too much gas. And we just have to sit... Half mixture. It's so cold, I'm having to go half mixture. If I throttle back all the way, it'll, stall out. Oh, there, it's starting to warm up. It's getting a little warmer. This is so freaking realistic. It's amazing. I love this. And as it warms up, the temperature oops, flaps aren't up all the way. There we go. The RPM start to raise, and you either have to lean the mixture back. I don't know if I leave it at 0. Yeah, we want to have the throttle up. Whoa, it's going to stall. Yeah, we want the throttle about there. We want to keep it there. We want to adjust mixture to under 750 RPM, right? up. Because if you don't, you can foul the plugs. And we got that red light over there. I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, see, we're starting to get a little bit of a... We can actually rev it now. There we go. We're getting a little closer to the green, so we can, oops, so we can bump it up, and it's going to continue to increase and increase, which means we can bring the mixture up to where I normally warm it up at, and we should be good. Let it warm up the rest of the way. And as you're listening to it, the RPMs are getting higher and higher as it warms up, and the flight model's better too. We're going to do a takeoff, go around, land, and then oops, try to take off again, and then we'll see if we can blow the motor. I haven't tried that yet. I mean, it keeps track of the plane, but I have the fake economy turned off, so it's like, okay, we're gonna bring the throttle to the prop back just a little bit because I know this plane. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we are airborne. Oh, let's do this. Oh, it creaked because I pulled back a little too much. Close this. Come on. It's cold. There we go. No, I'm not having to yell over the I need to break the habit of wanting to come in high, because there's no VASI lights here. We do have a slight wind from the right, so we're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Yep. Well, wasn't that bad. This engine's so forgiving. But if the engine ever does take a shit here, we're going to pitch probably for 80 knots, assuming that's knots. And then, what is this speedometer? Airspeed indicator, sorry. It's in knots. And set flaps for halfway between climb and takeoff. Probably. I don't know what the procedure would be. Might leave the flaps up, right? Because that's gonna on descent, and then give it a few pumps towards the, near the ground. Go halfway. Go down to take off as I'm getting close to the ground. I don't know. Flaps with a power off landing. Oh, there it is. Fuel selector, full lane, full feather. Okay, we're going to find a place to land. Over here to the right, those look like trees. We're gonna well, full feather didn't seem to do anything. But yep, the engine will die now. Feels like 90 is what we want to pitch for, to be honest. Having to pull back way too much. I'm trimming it. Pitching for 90 right now. Trim doesn't seem to be working. I mean, this plane has manual trim. So I don't know why the trim wouldn't be working. And we're pitched 90 feels right. We're going to pitch for 90. Yep, and I was right. Those did look. There were a lot of trees there. Feels a little yeah, there's trees. We're gonna try to dodge them. I'm gonna go no flaps. 90. Pretend the trees aren't there, and then pretend that tree doesn't exist. Pretend these trees aren't there. Yeah, 90. I'm going to set the parking brake. Yep. Way more trees over there. Well, trees notwithstanding, we would have lived if it weren't for the fact I just T-boned a freaking tree. But there we are. But there we go. That's the Thranda DHC2 Beaver with the Reality Expansion Pack. Yeah, it's better. I'd say it's God, it's realistic. If you own the Thranda, I don't know if it's Thranda or Thranda. I like to say Thranda, right? Quest Kodiak, which I do. I'm still learning. That's pretty realistic. This is easily on par with that. This is, with the REP, this is by far the most realistic beaver out of like 2 payware beavers. The Soulmade one's still good, right? But with the Reality Expansion Pack, this is next level. I mean, I don't know. I've never flown a real one. But this thing's incredible now with the REP. It's unbelievably realistic as far as sim standards go. I don't know if I'd say it's like Hot Start TBM, but it's got to be close. As far as in, no, not close as in how it's programmed in systems, but as far as as far as the basic user experience, right? It's good. If you can afford the what did it cost, like $12? What was it for the REP? I don't remember. You're a simmer, you know. But if you're into bush flying, you like beavers, oh by God, the Thranda DHC2 with REP is by far, it's just, you can't beat it. I'm hoping they come out with a REP for reality expansion for the Porter. As far as the Beaver goes, with the REP, a Thranda plane with an REP, although there's not fire coming out of the engine like there should, the exhaust like there should be right now, they didn't animate that. Thranda plus REP, just below Hot Start when it comes to quality, as far as I'm concerned now. So, if you like the DHC2, if you're a big Beaver fan like I am, yes, I said that, highly recommend it. Best bush plane that's not a turboprop. This is very good as well, but you know, best piston, most realistic radial piston bush plane you can get, but bar none. So, highly recommend it if you're in the market. If you're worried about it, it's good without the reality expansion pack, but with it, it's absolutely freaking amazing. So, for future reference, you saw the differences. Thranda, if you're a bush pilot, is an incredible company. But with the REP with it, it brings it up to that level of study level, but it misses a few animations. So hopefully you like that. 2 thumbs up for the Beaver without REP. 3 if I had them with it. So I was wrong. Get the rep if you can afford it. Thank you and have a good night and fly safe, everybody. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. It's late. Talk to you later.